Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård. So we're still feeding animals. We're getting there, slowly but surely, but it's a little bit off, a little bit left to do. But it is a bit of a... some work is left to be done, but that's okay. I don't mind. It was pretty fast with this anyway, so it's not many. It's not a total drag of doing this kind of work. I do enjoy it somewhat. Oh, damn it. Grab this bale, and then we'll grab the next bale. No, damn it. I was supposed to drop it there. Not get with me. Go. Don't dare that timber. Oh, darn it. Always, that's one way. I'm doing it. Not the correct way, by the way. Funny. You darn. Okay, let's get these bales going. Oh, a mess. I just made a mess of everything. I'm sorry. That's so annoying. Ooh, that was too early. It's over here. It's over here, I think. I should push the bales over here a little bit. Maybe now I could actually use this freaking function here. If I can get this, maybe I could use this function or not, because it's not. I got it there. Well, that's good. Kept turning. Everything is turning. Some of it is turning anyway. Turning back the way it should be. Let's see. Darn, it is hard work when you mess up like I did. Then you need to do everything over here again. Let's see. Go over there. And get over there. Oh, good. Well, I got it there eventually. Even though it wasn't that pretty, but it did. I got it there. Well, I did get it there. That's always something. So, this is for the next load. Oh, sorry. Get out of here. Try to empty this. We have 16,000 liters of TMR. We have 235,000 liters. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Thought we need more. Well, maybe it'll be like 300,000 liters of TMR. 250 now. Oh, let's just go and move this. that load, and then we need a couple of bales of silage over here. I got like 5.8 hours on this thing. And the thing about this, you don't you don't run HorsePlay or anything on this sort of, oh dear. And of course it would fall over there. Can set this down over here. So we can hold there. Okay, let's get this show on the road. I completely forgot what I was talking about. There's some cool mods out. You've probably seen a bunch of them. I would like to get. There's actually the thing that came out the other week, late last week, was a Scania. I think it was a Scania truck, Volvo. No, a Scania hook lift truck, which is awesome. I would like a hook lift truck on this farm, but I haven't really decided if I'm gonna get it. I would like a pretty cooler car though. I'm thinking about that. I find this kind of cool Audi. I'm not a gigantic fan of Audi cars, I must admit, but the model looks really sweet. So maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. I think this looks cool, this trailer here. So 16,000 liters of TMR. See how much more we need. So it seems like, if you look at this, it seems to be using firstly TMR, then when TMR ends, runs out, it probably goes to hay, silage, and then lastly grass. But I'm not sure about that. But I think that if you look at how stuff has been used, that's the way, that's the order it's been used. So even though I played a bunch of days, basically the hay and silage, or even the grass bale, grass section hasn't decreased in any way. So I think it's probably the way it is. Okay, so let's see. Should find a better way to do this. Just don't know how. I'll park this over here. We'll go get some bales over here, maybe. Get this set over here, over in this one. So, I know I basically did this last episode too. I know this might not be the most exciting things you could do on a farm, but it's an important part of this farm. Since we're cows now, so it is an important part, but it's probably not the most exciting part you could do. Did I fill this up? No, I didn't. Oh, did I? Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, I'm confused. 8 days. What do you have? 8,000 of? Is that silage? It must be silage. Oh, wrong way. I turned the wrong way. Right, it sorted itself out, so that's good. So maybe we'll start with the freaking straw bales this time. Got that set up pretty straight on where it should be. Just sort of this up here. And here, quality. Oh, it's good. Oh no, down me, dear. Come on, there we go. Now here we go. So this is for the next load, not this one. But for the next load. So I got this pretty efficient. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think this is efficient? Oh dear. Do you think this is efficient enough? I think it works out pretty nicely. See, 16,000 liters. Let's go empty it here. Oh, it's getting fuller. I don't know if this will be enough or we'll need one load more or a little bit over one load. Slowly filling it up. Doesn't matter. We could. I mean, even if we don't use all the stuff in this here, we'll use it next day in the game anyways. I don't think we don't make a ton of money from the milk though. I wish you would. Well, I guess I wish you would make more money, but I mean, the most logical and realistic way is probably that you wouldn't make more money from it because, hey, it's milk. And at least in Sweden, milk farm. Actually, I haven't heard much. It used to be that there was a lot of troubles with milk, but the price was so low. But actually, I think I haven't heard much lately about the price of milk. So either that just means that media doesn't care, or things are looking better for the farmers. Could also be that one. But I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, no, I did make it. So hopefully this will be enough to fill up the last little bit. Otherwise, I don't care. It will have to be enough. Suddenly all the problems I was talking about last time with some issues that had to do with the inability to actually register some of the bales, silage bales, that seems to be disappearing, which is interesting, but I don't really know why. See, I guess it's sort of full. I'm thinking it holds like 300, we have 30. I actually want to fill it up because it will be interesting to see how much silage you need per cow. So it looks like you would, if it looks the way, if it is the way it looks, that would mean you would have, let's see, per cow, we have 60 cows, so 30 cows would be 10,000 liters of TMR per cow, but we have 60, so it's 5,000 liters. I think so. Each cow 5,000 liters of TMR could be right, but I'm not completely sure about that. Could be wrong on my math here, or it's correct. We'll see. We'll actually fill it up and see if it goes to 300,000 liters, because then I'm correct, I think. And if it doesn't, then I'm not correct. See how much we'll get for. Oh, come on. And then because it gets stuck on the bale fork there, I tend to have some issues there, but I've been doing a lot of this episodes, which means that I basically haven't had a lot of viewers because people don't watch this series for some reason. I think I have like average between 10 or 8 viewers on each episode. But anyway, if you're watching this, I'm really, really happy that you are. I do truly and greatly appreciate it, as I usually, as you know, I do. Oh. Let's see if we can get this show on the road. So 6 hours on this machine. And I mean, it means basically I've been doing 6 hours of this or something in this neighborhood. Or they're like. Oh, damn it! I was too slow. See if I can park this over here, I think. Park it, and we'll go and see if this fills it up then. Last little bit. Oh, yeah, so it's full. So 300,000 liters, so 5,000 liters of TMR per cow, basically. Actually, I think it's probably 300,000 of this, 300,000 of this, and 300,000 of this. If you look at sort of what a level could be. Like good. We have 99,000, 99%. We're producing quite a lot of cows and stuff, so that's awesome. We're 14,000 here, so when in an hour and 45 minutes, when we get the next cow, that will be good. Okay, so what to do next? I don't think there's much to do on the fields. I think they're pretty much done. So they're fertilized. Oh, actually, no, we're doing here. Sorry, I was working stuff. Here you go. Still haven't fixed the cabin on this one, but I'll fix it eventually. Someday I will fix it. Damn it. It's not the way I was. It was that one. So sorry. It was actually following it, just couldn't see it. Like in real life. Of course, because in real life you would get the point where you would follow it on the display, not on. I don't know if this actually has some sort of, it doesn't have some sort of display, so it's so freakishly weird with the viewpoint there. But we'll continue doing this, fertilizing the rest of the fields. I think we have a grass field up top too we need to fertilize. From that, I think we're doing pretty okay when it comes to fertilizing. Ooh, I wonder why it sounded weird when it went down the hill there. Ah, never mind. Let's see, and that. I do like this, except I need to fix the viewpoint there, the camera angle, which I don't know how to do. So I used to fix it in FS17. There were some issues with some trucks and stuff where tractors where the viewpoint was inverted somehow for some reason, and I could fix that, but I have no memory of how to fix it, which is sort of an issue. Let's go down here and try to fix this little issue here. Okay, so let's see, which fields do we have left? So we have actually this one left, and with this, I just need to show you. So this one and this grass field up here. So we could do go and Google, that was hard. Go and get that later. I do like this. This is cool. This is a really cool vehicle. Gigantic though, but it's cool that they exist, or that this exists at least. We go to the inside here. We could just drive around from here and look at stuff with the field. So fill it up, like filling this up with the somewhat modded fertilizer depot thingy, silo, whatever you want to call it. It costs about 12 grand, but I had lowered the price, so you would probably pay about twice that, maybe more, to fill it up. But as I said, I sort of modded it because I thought that it was too expensive. Buying in bulk is the word I'm looking for. Buying bulk in this game, or with those silos, turned out to be seemed more expensive than buying the pallets. But the pallets was a big hassle. But I think, from my point of view, you would be cheaper off going bulk than buying pallets, because it's less packaging and that sort of stuff. I don't know if it's true. I know it's true when you come to... we lived in a house before where we heated it up with pellets. Pellets is like a small piece of pressed sawdust, wood chips, sawdust maybe is more correct. So that was cool, and you could buy those pellets in either bulk, or you could buy it in... You could buy it in bulk, or you could buy it in bags. We used to buy it in bags, and then you would have to carry all the bags into the house, which was quite a workout. I mean, it usually took like 1 to 2 hours to fill that storage up, and then around second day or so, second or third day, you would need to go into our basement and restock because I had those bags of pellets which we had in the storage room, and then they had this really big, sort of like a bulk silo thingy, where you put the pellets in, and then we had a screw that basically, or an auger that moved it into the burner where it was burnt, which was kind of cool. And it worked surprisingly well. It wasn't too expensive. It did cost a bit of money, but it wasn't too expensive. It cost like 17,000 kroners per year, I think, on those days. It was probably more expensive now to heat the thing up. And you could do that at least. Well, that was 17,000 a year, so it was actually a pretty cool thing, and it works. I mean, there were so many things that could go wrong with the burner, but after a while we started figuring out what to do with all the faults and how to fix them, and then everything went pretty much easier. But it was a bit of a hassle, and it did take time to learn, and it was not the easiest thing to do. So basically the idea, I'm getting way off Farming Simulator here, but but the thing is, you had this old oil burner heater, which was kind of cool, but oil is really expensive, and has been expensive for quite some time. So a lot of people moved away from that. One way was to basically convert the old oil heater, oil-based heater, into oil-based heater. That's something else. And the old oil heater. So we converted by putting a pellets burner on in the front of it, and then the pellets came down into a chute down into a hollow space where you have a burner that actually started the fire, and then it kept feeding pellets in there, and they kept burning, and that heated the water tank, which was then used to heat the house, and the warm water you used when taking showers and that sort of stuff. So I mean, there was pretty sweet. I really like that system. It worked surprisingly well. But there were some issues, of course. Most with the burner and stuff that didn't suit it up or something like that. But it wasn't too bad. I think it worked out nicely. But it kept giving us a lot of headaches for a while. So it was a bit of a hassle that way. But I mean, one of those things you can live with. I didn't mind it too much. So let's take this up to the last field, which is our grass field. We're gonna fertilize that, and then we can take this back to our main farm and park it. Because then we fertilized everything we need to fertilize on this round, and then we can fast forward and we'll see. Maybe we'll get that second combine. We'll see how much money we have and we could spend. And then maybe we'll get that second combine and we'll use that when harvesting our gigantic fields here. Which should greatly improve our, at least reduce the time it takes to harvest. If not half it, because you need to travel in between the different places with a tractor and that sort of stuff. But it would reduce it, I think. I believe it would reduce it quite a lot. Here. Get this road up here. And then we'll grass field over here, which will just go around, I think, first. Like a headland, and then we'll do the rest of it. So weird that it's the opposite. I don't know. Really bugging. This really bugs me. So let's see. So I tried to setting it up with HorseHelper, but for some reason it believes this field is somewhat larger than it is. So the tractor went out there and this spreader went out there and got stuck and overturned somehow, which was a bit of a hassle because I had to reset the whole thing, which is a hassle. But the problem is with resetting the vehicles that all the fertilizer I had in it basically disappeared. It's like, oh no, it's gone. That was a bit of a hassle, or quite a big hassle, I must say. So fertilizing these grass fields means that we will have a greater yield when we harvest it or mow it. Oh, sorry, the next time around. But it is a bit of a hassle at the beginning, at least. Actually, I think we're going to stop here. We're almost up to half an hour, which is where I usually stop. And I want to thank you for watching this episode of Björktorps Gård, Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. Oh, look, you can see where I fertilized. Anyway, sorry. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. And I will see you soon. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.